Cosmetic products sold in Canada have to comply with labeling requirements of the following regulations: the Food and Drugs Act and cosmetic regulations, the Consumer Packaging and Labeling Act and consumer packaging and labeling regulations, the Hazardous Products Act and the Consumer Chemicals and Container regulations. Canadian legislation has rules regarding where certain information has to appear on the labeling. It is therefore important to be familiar with the term of a Principal Display Panel, or PDP. For most containers, this is the part of the label that is applied to the whole or only part of the surface of the container that is displayed or visible under normal or customary conditions for sale or use. Special attention must be paid to the language used on the labels, as some information listed on the label has to appear in both English and French. Information that needs to appear on the PDP: the product identity, unless it's obvious, common or generic name of cosmetics, or a statement of a cosmetic's function has to appear in both English and French. The net quantity in metric units. It is important to note that there needs to be a space between the number and the metric symbol or word. If written in words, it has to appear in both English and French. Other information that needs to appear on the label: name and address of the manufacturer or Canadian dealer. This can appear anywhere on the outside surface of the package except on the bottom. It may appear in English, French, or both. Avoidable hazards and cautions. If any avoidable hazards are associated with the use of a product, the label has to include warnings on how to use the product to eliminate the risk, instructions for use, cautions, symbols, etc. Warnings have to appear in both English and French. The ingredient list. Ingredients with a concentration above 1% have to be listed in a descending order of predominance, followed by the ingredients with a concentration below 1%. These ingredients can be listed in any order. Fragrances or flavors have to be listed using the words perfume or aroma. Coloring agents should be listed as CI numbers of color names. For color cosmetics, the same list of ingredients can be used for all of the various shades. The list of coloring agents must be preceded by the symbol plus or minus, or the phrase may contain. Ingredients that are listed in the schedule of the cosmetic regulations can either be listed by their EU trivial names or by the appropriate English and French equivalents, or all three terms may be used together. The information just mentioned has to appear also on the inner label. The only exceptions are net quantity and ingredient list.